What's going on, gamers? This is crazy. There's a post here that says GameStop roasts Xbox, and there's a long thread about how they feel about Xbox. Now, this is not me sitting here needing to roast Xbox, but doing another article. There's nothing out. This is one of the things to do, so we're doing this. And I got a Battlefield video, of course. It's been going for days, and it's getting insane engagement. I've never seen a retailer, me neither, do this. Remember, this is what other people are doing. This plus getting delisted by Costco really makes me wonder about Xbox's retailer relationships. GameStop said, we'll take it down when something better comes out. A GameStop in Colorado still has the Halo 3 mural up from 2007. And it had 18 million views and everything. Look at this engagement. That's insane. Oh, hold on, guys. Let me get off the camera quick to show you what I mean. This post engagement, 18 million. This is how many people agreed with this. Do you know how many people this is? Video game history? This is 18 million people watching this. 564,000 people agreed with that. They're saying since Halo 3, nothing has been better. GameStop came out and said this towards Microsoft. They said this to the Xbox. They're not necessarily talking to Xbox, but talking to Microsoft, who's controlling the Xbox brand. You ready for what else GameStop has to say? Because this is about to get very interesting. Let's keep going down here. That right there, I agree. Halo 3 is probably the greatest shooter ever made and one of them, one of the greatest games of all time. I mean, it had everything, literally. Perfect game, damn near. I'll miss when an Xbox. Was that Xbox? I can remember. Oh man, oh man, oh man. You see? Why is it that GameStop is doing this? Right? I didn't see this yet. You know, kind of like the proof in the pudding where everybody's like, let's just have common sense here. You know what I mean? Let's not play this game. They came straight out and said, I'll miss when an Xbox was an actual Xbox and not this PR garbage. Microsoft is reportedly preparing to announce free Xbox Cloud gaming with ads that will be around for 2 minutes. Yeah, nobody wants ads inside of anything. Not a video game. This isn't me going on some Kiss anime or whatever. Though you can find ways around that, but it's like, good lord. And that's just a way to come in and say that they were on the cloud without ads. If you could do that, that's cool, man. I kudos to you. I'm not beating that down. I'm not beating down any Xbox gamers experience. I'm basically attacking, like I said, and highlighting Microsoft greed. Not attacking the Xbox brand that I care about and attacking the Xbox community. You see, that was the whole misunderstanding. I went after Microsoft greed. Where did I say, screw Xbox games? I never once said that. Where did I say, I'm so happy Xbox is, no, then that would be a concern, you know what I mean? Or like, oh, I don't care. Oh, you don't care? Oh, okay. It shows you don't care. You don't want any improvement. You don't want to criticize, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, professional criticism helps improve because you're like, hey, oh, okay. So you guys do care. Like, receipt sending and receiving, not dumping and jacking up, and like, I don't hear you, blah, 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 prices, haha. I don't hear you. Oh, that didn't work. Well, let me jack it down. Not because they heard you, but because they didn't make the money, like on Outer Worlds and with Game Pass laws and European, because the law said so, not because they wanted to. That's what I mean. If you see that, then you realize they're tone deaf and they don't care about you like that. Microsoft is reportedly preparing to announce free cloud gaming. So this right here has 711K. Look at these posts, they're massive. And then GameStop said, don't call it a comeback. We've seen this before, I've highlighted this. But the point is, this is a video about GameStop roasting hell out of Microsoft. It's consistent. GameStop didn't just do it once. They're consistently going because they feel a certain way towards the Xbox brand now about Microsoft. It feels so, you know what I mean? They literally are mad at Microsoft, you can tell. Just like I was, you know what I mean? I'm still them in a way. But he said, don't call it a comeback. Game Pass is pretty good. I don't need you anymore, pal. Xbox Game Pass. Hello, old friend. Don't call it a comeback. Not that I'm sitting over here thinking that GameStop is amazing because, like I told you before, how I felt about GameStop. Screw that company, right? Because they're anti-consumer. And oh, yeah. You know what I mean? No. GameStop can suck it. But I love that at least they're coming out and saying this because that's awesome. Going all the way up to 4 days ago, as we see. And then going down again, Game Pass, $29.99 every month only. nothing. GameStop, buy once, own forever. Oh, so you can trade in and jack up the price and make more money. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not falling for that. But this is still awesome, though, that they're doing that. Math isn't that hard. Now, the people that are saying this don't own GameStop, I guarantee. This is somebody running an account, and he probably felt that way. So that's why I'm not specifically looking at this as a GameStop corporate pros, but individuals who actually care about things at GameStop that are saying that. Because sometimes gamers can be there because they just like games. It's the corporation and their rules and their policies and the higher ups that are the problem. They were against people. Like, you know, when you went to Hollywood Video or Game Crazy, that felt like they actually cared about gamers. It was more down to earth, you know what I mean? You can go in there. The one I went to, too, they gave amazing deals. They even gave me games early, discounts, and it was fine. And because they benefited gamers so much, they shut them down because they weren't about the corporation. You see what I mean? And that was annoying because Hollywood Video and Game Crazy were actually awesome. I liked them back in the days. EB Games is kind of like GameStop in a different way. And then, like, you had other outlets to go to. I don't know if you guys go back to the 90s, but we can go to Fumco Land. That's how you get Japanese games. And there was no GameStop back then. It was different. There was places like even Circuit City. Even people would go to Toys R Us. I mean, different times. But, you know, all that stuff faded, and we're here with this. So, yeah, here we go. Welcome to GameStop again. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posts consistently throwing shots at Microsoft. It's like they're kind of like declaring beef at them. And guys, I mean, 18 million views, 711,000, 1.2 million views, 12.3 million views. This is how many people are on board with this. I'm trying to tell you, this is huge. It's a huge thing. 741,000. You have not seen a post where that many people is looking at that GameStop post and kind of like there's some kind of synchronicity in that of feelings. I'm telling you, this is something else, man. Xbox being clowned by the whole industry. Damn. But I would prefer to say Microsoft. Kind of sucks that Xbox has to deal with that. But yeah, because I don't believe in Xbox really being there anymore like that. It's just Microsoft to me. GameStop gargles Trump's about. I kind of just read that. I don't know. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, that Halo 3 one was a low blow for sure. Damn, I'd still F GameStop. Yeah, I agree with you. Screw GameStop. I don't like them, but this is just interesting when somebody like GameStop, who's a scumbag company, coming out calling you out like that. No, this is a low of the low of the low of the low. If you get what I mean, that's what this all is. Correction, it's F Microsoft and GameStop. There you go. Microsoft, GameStop. Both. Yeah, they both get it. You know, we could do caps lock middle fingers, put some Japanese exclamation point expressions on that. I've been to GameStop in Colorado. It's in Denver. Inside, they have these character light box posters lined around the store, high on the wall. These lights don't work anymore, and the artwork hasn't been replaced in well over a decade. The Link poster is Twilight Princess Link. Yeah, because GameStop's kind of like down too. They don't make nowhere near as much as they used to. Definitely since everything went digital, that's what they get. I always had a thing back then with GameStop where I had this motto, be digital, piss off GameStop. Because one time I went there, this guy made me go back. I've been going there for years, right? And he knew I've been there. He knew how old I was. But he's the type of guy that if the leader says, kiss my ass every morning, he would do it, if you get what I mean. He's a corporate ass licker. He made me go all the way back to get my ID and come back again during that one midnight release. Man, I was so mad. I was like, all right, from now on, every time I come in here, I'm trading in everything and I'm only buying digital. But then eventually, what did these scumbags do? I don't know if you guys seen the recent policy update. They have updated it to where if you trade in anything at GameStop, you cannot use your store credit for digital currency anymore. Like, oh yeah, we could just take off $1. Man, shut up, losers. You know what I mean? Just don't like that company. But I will use you to get good hardware. Yeah, sure, give me my deal. Oh yeah, just like I did with the Series X, $420, give me that. You know what I mean? Never pay that much for any console. Screw over GameStop, like they tried to screw you over. But let me know what you guys think about this. Like I said, yeah, I like that combination of screw both of them, right? But yeah, it sucks you screwed over the Xbox brand, Microsoft. Hopefully some type of remedy can happen and something comes up. I don't know. Let's just keep smashing so that we can get them to revert in some sort of way. It's the only way. What are you going to do? Just sit there and accept? No, keep fighting against it. All right, y'all. Peace out. Screw GameStop. Hey, later.